Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to show you the full coloring process of this SpiderMan original art for Topps Chrome. I'm starting with Copic markers. These are alcohol-based markers. I'm coloring right over the pencil sketch, and the reason that I'm doing this specific technique is because it's easier for me to focus just on coloring when I already see where I marked the shadows and the highlights. So as you can see in the beginning of the video, I did a little digital coloring sketch just to choose the palette that I want to work with. So the reason that I'm starting from the shadow area first is that I want to smudge the pencils in the right direction. I want the pencils to stay in the darker areas, and this way I avoid smudging the highlight areas. So just letting you know that before I started to color this piece, I did a little test with the Copics that I chose to work with, just to see how the blending will be with the purples, reds and turquoise colors. I find it really helpful to do a small coloring test on a draft paper. It helps to plan ahead the result that you want to achieve with the colors that you choose. I always start with the figure first coloring the head, then the rest of the figure. The focus point of the piece is the face of the figure and the figure itself. So after finishing with the Copic layer, I'm moving on to colored pencils. Right now I'm using a watercolor-based colored pencil. So this kind of technique is using the pigment directly from the watercolor pencil. It allows me to create a smooth blending over the existing layer of the colored pencils over the Copic markers. For the background, I'm using watercolors. For smooth blending of the watercolors, I recommend working fast on a wet surface. And now my favorite part, highlights. I'm using Posca markers. These are acrylic-based markers. So I'm doing one stroke of the Posca marker and then smudging it a little bit with a fine brush and using a tiny bit of water to blend it into the surface. Last touch of colored pencils. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching.